Okay, apparently I'm live. I think I'm live. We'll see. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this, but hi, welcome back. It's been a little while. There's been a number of things in the way of this stream, but we are back, and Neil and I are going to finish off this long-running project where we make a Unity game or the sound for a Unity game using pure data, and we show all of our work like good students. I am in a new country, I'm in a new place, so yeah, that's part of the reason for the delay. And the other part of the reason for the delay between this episode and the last episode is that there was a bug in the build of Unity, or the build of libpd that arose that we discovered in the Mac version only, that is now fixed thanks to Neil's diligent, what's the word, like debugging. So you may have noticed from some of the previous episodes that every time I played the game and then I unplayed it, I had to, or came out of the build, I had to like force quit Unity and then restart. That's no longer the case, which is pretty brilliant. So now we can get back to work and actually work a bit more efficiently. I won't bug you with the details on on what was going wrong with it. It is now fixed. It was really, at least from my perspective, it seemed like a relatively trivial fix that shouldn't affect anything else. So fingers crossed. So here we are, back in the saddle with Black and Secret Places, and we here's what it looks like. We've got our game, and it's a kind of big single level, and we've got all the sound for it. I had a plan, what I was thinking in the back of my head. I've got a little list here, and ideas. Whoops, there we go. So this is stuff that I've been wanting to fix up in the last sort of stages of this project. So one, a responsive sound system for the last room. If I remember right, I think that's sort of implemented a little bit already, so we'll see. Certainly change the audio device to be default, so that's a pretty boring fix that I'm going to put off for now. Make hallway door shatters sound better. That's definitely something that would be good to do. Change the echo to use Delread 4 tilde because it's much better. So that's the one I'm thinking about playing around with today, is to try and there's one particular sort of level, I guess, let's call it, and it is a bit more. There's some interesting stuff going on in there that I'd like to adjust. Test out the other audio input system. I'm going to take that off the list because I found this really nice audio input system for Unity, which is great, but actually kind of wildly over-engineered for what we need. So I'm not going to bother doing that. So let's have a look at what the game is like right now. Got this granular thing working real nice in here now. Okay, yeah, I'm still happy with that first little scene. Pretty happy with this scene. I mean, it's like, I feel like there could be maybe a little more going on in here, or maybe these stepstone synths could be a little different, but maybe I'm just, yeah, I think it might be kind of cool. I quite like how you can stand and hold them. Maybe the tone should be a bit richer, but it's much better than it was. I did spend an episode fixing it. And there's our ball, which sounds pretty sweet. Now, I believe there is some adjustments to be made to this ball still, so we'll see. Yeah, there's something that happens there. There's a kind of weird glitch, and the ball sound disappears right there for some reason. Oop. Okay, that's our door breaking open, that's fine. Yeah, I think there's something weird going on with the sound of the ball there. I don't know if it's the occlusion or what, but anyway, it doesn't quite work the way it should. But that sounds nice. Okay. We've got our door, our interactive pitch playback, which sounds pretty cool. There's a bit of clicking in between the levels there. We'll maybe address that at some point. Now this is the world that I was thinking about. You can hear what I want to adjust there. So okay, so there's an echo in there, and that's deliberate, obviously. Boop 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 boop. Should show up at some point. There it is. Yeah, I think again there's a bit of a bug there. The ball sound just kind of like disappears right around here for some reason. But it sounds pretty sweet when you're right underneath it. Oh, and my voice is pretty nice there too. So I have some thoughts on this whole world that we're going to have a look at soon.
So bright upon your
ooh, that's nice.
The needles that push them deep to poison you. No, but to save you. Save you. These few black
Hey, yes.
the dog, the flower, the
I'm glad that you haven't seen that in a game before. I feel like I haven't seen it in a game before either, but I'm not. I wasn't sure. I'd love to do a little bit of deeper research on that. Okay, so this world's pretty sweet sounding as well. There's the extra layer there. And then there's a third world level, like a third kind of void thing, but here we've got this hallway. So this is what on that list I wrote as I want to improve the sound of the doors crashing. It's just too repetitive. I think that might be a relatively simple fix, like maybe just put a bit more variation on the pitch or something, but I'm going to do that maybe next time. We'll see how much time I have. And then, ooh, yeah. I feel like that text isn't meant to be right there, but maybe it is? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Ooh, and this is the final room. That sounds nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, there's so much going on in this room. Yeah, this is like a drone synth room. This is like... I think I made these things... Yeah, I did. They're proximity based. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. Okay, let's go back to our thing. The scale of this room is much bigger than it seems when you're actually playing it. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this room. Starts slightly breaking down here, but I vaguely remember that might be nailed down on purpose. It does sound pretty cool. Like, I quite like the sort of dancing on the edge of stability thing that that's playing with. Yeah, so unless that's just it clipping, it could be it could just be clipping. So I find it slightly challenging to stay on this path. It's a bit quiet up here, but maybe that's kind of a good thing. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna. There we go. Okay, and let's jump off. Oh my gosh, my mouse is stuck in my hot corner. Here we go. Yeah, there's a lot to clean up in that room, but that's basically the end. Okay, so what I wanted to play with was that room with the echo in it. And my feelings were that I'm glad, I don't know how many people are watching, but I'm glad at least the one person who was watching enjoyed the echo. I think it is really cool. I think it is effective because it's really the only place in the game that you have kind of a large flat building surface that's like visible, right? You've got this kind of ruined abbey or whatever it is, and you're far away from it. Hey Neil, yeah, that final scene is out of this world. Might take a little finagling, but there's some really cool things in there. So yeah, there's this, and then you start quite far away from the abbey. And you're walking towards it. And I thought it could be really fun to have a sort of like, when I'm in an open place that has a wall in it out in a field or something, I will often shout and hear the echo back. I just think it's a really magical thing. Now, so I was thinking, okay, that could be a cool thing to try to recreate. And it's a cool Easter egg that I don't think I feel like I've not seen it before. There's a few kind of like usability issues with it, but also it's totally optional, right? Like, who cares if people don't experience it? It's only a bonus if they do experience it, and that's nice. But my feeling is right now in its current state, there's this ambient sound that's going on in the background, which means it's a bit lost. It means also you lose the kind of instinctness that you might need to kind of actually shout to hear that echo. And then on top of it, that ambience is a bit repetitive because it happens a number of times. It happens 3 times in a row. And maybe it is good to just take it out or at least change it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just playing around with that ambience. So that's in here. Now, I believe it's Void 2. Yeah, it's Void 2 is this kind of, it's not really a Unity scene, but it's a scene. Oh man, it's been a few months since I've used Unity. What's the hotkey for like recentering my camera? I can't even remember. Anyway, whatever, I'll be fine. So in here, there's an ambient sound object with a PD patch attached to it. There it is. Okay. So it just uses 2 instances of this, which, maybe it shouldn't have anything. Let's just turn them off for now. I believe these are both let's just turn them off. Let's just leave the patch in there, but turn it off. And then let me find where is my echo cube. That sounds like a name I would give. And I've got the echo cube is there. Okay. So basically I've placed this echo cube in the middle of the of this cathedral thing. Okay, and let's find the patch for it. Echo sound. What else is in my echo cube? Proximity sphere. There, I've got a large proximity sphere. Okay, so what I'm going to guess that I'm doing is setting the proximity of the user to the echo cube, and yes, I am. Okay, cool. So I'm using this proximity to float script, setting so how far are you from the echo, the center of the echo? Use that to control the sound. Okay, so here's my patch. Receive proximity, there it is. Now, bug, need to send argument to set timing. The hell does that mean? I don't know what that means. Thanks, past Jan. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn off PD because it's really distracting to talk while I have this going. So right now it's writing a 2-second buffer of audio in there into my del write object. Then it takes a proximity, should theoretically use that to control both a high pass filter and the timing of my delay. Okay, fine. But let's simplify this because I think there's just too much going on and it's getting lost. And then it's going through a reverb. So I think the reverb might be okay, but let's pop it off to the side for now. And instead of del read, I'm going to use del read 4, which I believe to be better. Now, if I remember right, yeah, you can, this gives you variable delay time, which just is nicer, I think, because it means we can change the, we can change it smoothly, and I think it'll sound good. So del read 4, let's just not use that for now, and let's just go straight out to the output and see what it sounds like, and start kind of building a nicer echo style delay. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so why didn't? Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Okay, and it takes a signal level thing. So let's do, instead of this, I'm gonna make a nice smooth changing thing. So I'll say $1 in 100 milliseconds, and let's just play with that as a little timer. Okay. Let's make this louder. Okay. That sounds really nice, actually, doesn't it? Okay, so now we've got that. The crucial thing is delay, like variable time delays are so fun, aren't they? So the crucial thing is for this proximity thing to be working. So let's try to figure out whether that's working or not. I'm going to send a print message from proximity, and then in Unity, in here, pipe print to console, and hopefully I'm not printing too much garbage. And let's just make sure my proximity is working and what kind of values I'm getting out of it. So that's pretty crucial. Okay, so boom. Okay, so we know that our both the oh man, it's so hard to talk and hear this at the same time. Okay, so where's my proximity? I ain't getting no proximity. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. My pipe print to console isn't on.
The Scarlet Flowers.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Song, and the poem we made from all of that.
Yeah, so it is working. Okay, so you can see, I don't know if you can see that in the lower left corner, but when you start, where do you start? You start kind of around here somewhere, so it's at like 0.2 or something. And then it's going up. You can maybe see it better there. Going up. And then it should get to 1. It looks like it'll get to 1. Yeah, and the 1 is right where the Orbolith ball is. Okay, cool. So that's great. So that is working. So that means we can simulate that. Let's simulate it with a little slider because I find that easier. And let's say you start down here and you go up there. And, okay. Now, what on earth is this garbage math that I'm doing over here? So what kind of numbers is that giving me? Okay. Let's see what that, if it just numbers I picked quick. So that means if I start out here, hello, hello, hello. That feels a bit short for me. I think it should probably be longer. Like, echoes are kind of like, this is going to be a fake echo, right? Like, it's not going to, like, I guess I could go and measure how far this echo should be. But in practice, I'm going to guess it should be more like, it should feel like, ba, ga, da, da. So how long is that? That's like, I don't know, 3/4 of a second or something. What is this? What am I? Okay. Delay time in milliseconds. I think, I'm a little unclear on why it was doing that timing. Let's try it like this. Let's just keep a lot of number boxes in there. Because I feel like that was nowhere near 1,800 milliseconds, what we were just hearing. Let's hear that. Up. Okay. Ba. There we go. Okay, so. Hello. That's nice. Okay, so. I'm way up close. Close. Okay, cool. I'm gonna change this less dramatic sounding. I'm right in the walls of this thing. Nice. Okay, so that's cool. I'm pleased with that. What can I get rid of here? There's a lot of garbage in here. I can get rid of this, I guess. Now, what things I want to happen, I would be nice, I guess, to have as you get, like when you start, it should be like relatively high pass filtered, and that filter can come down as you get closer. Then maybe as you get closer, or like once you're like in there, once you're in the walls, it'd be really cool if it was like some feedback, so it was like a flutter almost. I'm not sure I'll be able to tune a perfect flutter in the next 10 minutes. Like, there's a really cool building here in Stockholm that has like, it's like it was built for echoes in the like 18th century or something. When you stand in the middle of it, it's like, and you talk, it's like just like this, like sounds like flipping around your head. It'd be really cool to get that kind of thing, but let's keep it not too ambitious just yet. So in the meantime, what I'll say is, I'm going to get rid of this little feedback mechanism that I had made for now. And instead, and this volume mechanism, what is this? What the hell's going on here? Times 0.9 plus 0.1. What kind of numbers does this give me? So from far away, it's really quiet. Now, nuts to that. Let's say, let's just keep it at the same volume, and let's not mess around too much with volume yet. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so current status is hello. Okay, that's good, but let's get some of this high pass action going on here. So high pass filter of and let's see, what should it be? It should go like, yeah, so again, what's my terrible math at the moment? Okay, this might be all right, actually. So it starts at 2,000 and then goes down to 0. I mean, it should really be logarithmic, but Oh, you know what? Let's make it logarithmic. Okay, so 1 minus 1f1 means it goes from 1 down to 0. Cool. So let's multiply it by 40. And then do the old logarithmic trick of using the MIDI to frequency thing, conversion. Okay, cool. So that means it'll be, ooh, only 80. What? That's not right, is it? You know 40 is surely more than 80 hertz. 60? Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, because that's the fundamentals. And whereas we really want it to be more like, oh, is this going to work? Let's see. 500? Way too much. 200? Just keep like, this is how you do math, kids. You just keep like changing numbers until it gives you a number that you like. Okay, that's good. I like that number, 2,600. Let's try that. Okay, so we enter the chambers. Hello! Chambers, hello! And then we get closer, and then there's less and less and less. Okay, so hello! Okay, so hello! Nice. That's okay. That's okay. And let's add some reverb instead of making it. Hello! Much better. Okay, I think that is, I'm really much more pleased with that echo sound. Now, see you later, Neil. So that's that. Then I was thinking, okay, as you get closer, you can get, that was a funny noise I just made. You could make these, the feedback, like start getting real. So how should I do that? So it should basically be like, kind of thinking it should just be like the last sort of 20% of it. So how should I do that? How do you make... I mean, I could do it the stupidest way imaginable. Minus 0.8. Right. This is why I'm really bad at math. Okay. Or, let's do more than the 20%. Let's do 30%. And then just Moses. So filter out anything below 0. Cool. And then multiply that by, what should our maximum feedback be? Like 0.9, 0.8? I don't know, let's do times 4. What kind of numbers does that give us? I'm hoping it'll give us like, yeah. Whoa, hold on. Oh no, times 4. Times, wait. So yeah, wait, 0.2. Why is 0.2? Oh, because it's 0.3. Yeah, so 3, let's do it times 3. Might even be too bold. Times 3. Okay, so times 3. No, that's not what I want at all. I want that, and then this will be our feedback. Okay. Start back here again. Hey! Hey! Let's walk a little closer. So I don't think we'll get that. The pitch changing effect as we're walking in Unity. Okay, we're getting closer to getting some feedback. We're now really close to the inside of it. Yeah, I hear some feedback. Oh my goodness, we're in it. We're in it now. Sweet. Okay, that's pretty good. What we need is one more thing, which is oh, it'd be cool to have that in stereo, wouldn't it? Although, no, we don't need it in stereo because, or do we? Yeah, it's not proximity based. It's not like spatialized. We're kind of faking the spatialization by doing the location here. So it would be pretty cool to have it be. What would be the best way to do it? I guess you could del read. I could have two delay read objects at like slightly different I'm thinking this too much. Let's just try it out as it is. See what it sounds like. And oh, and I'm going to take the printout. Should I? No, I'm going to leave the printout for now, but remind me to take the printout. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. I like the sound of my mouse. Hello! Is this getting closer? Oh yeah, then there's a lot of sound going on in here anyway. Okay, is this all around me now? Is it good? I feel like it is not all around me. Where's my there we go. Yeah, that is still at the same. Bop. Why is that happening? This should be changing. Where's my print? Here we go. So I'm like right on top of that thing. 0.95. Bup. If I go in here, set this to 0.95, and listen. Sounds completely different. Oh. Good work, Jan. I didn't actually connect the things. So, okay, here's my proximity. I'm printing it. And I am hearing, I did connect it to the filter, but I did not connect it to my handy slider over here. Don't do that at home. Okay, so let's try that again. Glad not that many people are watching. That was embarrassing. That was a PD embarrassment. Okay, here we go. Okay, you can only do that once, and I missed it, so let's try one more time. It's number 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 2, 3. Whoa. Okay, is that working out? Zup, dup, 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 dup. Whoa. Oh, come on. Tap tap tap. Okay, I get the impression that the feedback and filter. Let's make sure the filter is working. Ooh. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, okay, the filter is working. Also, the speed is changing a bit. Because you can hear the pitch thing there. Okay, I'm going to print this number instead. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so it's currently saying 153. Ooh, it's going up. Oh, because I'm going away from it. Good work, Jan. Okay, 1575. 1000.
The parts.
500. 278. 2. I mean, that is way more than 278 milliseconds. Why would that be happening? Yeah, so it gets a similar number that I'm looking for. But for some reason it doesn't change that number. Why wouldn't it do that? Is that a bug? Have I found a bug in Del Read? Is that what this mysterious bug I found was? Bug need to send argument to set timing. Doesn't seem right. The delay in milliseconds of the tap is specified by the incoming signal. Yeah. Huh. Well, viewers are treated to the wonderful spectacle of me being completely confused as to why that number is not updating. So this calculation is working for my high pass. This one I'm not using. This calculation is working for setting the feedback. That's fine. But for some reason, this calculation here, some point between here where it's printing and it works fine, and del read, it doesn't work. I'm going to do something really silly here and just take it out and put a new one in. I have found there are a couple objects in PD that weirdly seem to get stuck, for lack of a better word. Whoops. Okay, just to play it safe, I'll make a fresh one. Del read for echo. And let's make sure it works in the patch. Working great. Working great. Let's see now. Yeah, saved that. Let's go back to Unity and have a watch. Turn this off so we can hear it. Is that better? Is that better? What? Wait a minute now. Okay, I have a new theory. Okay, my new theory is that there is a minimum like, what am I saying? There is a minimum latency time for the audio going into Unity. That would make a lot of sense. And then, but I wonder if I have any control over that. So how am I doing this? I'm putting my audio source in, and priority audio input output. Okay. Play on awake. I don't think there's really any way of messing with that. So I wonder if what I'll do instead, is this a totally terrible hack? I'm going to make it so that this, instead of dropping down to 200, it goes all the way down to 0. And that at least will shave 200 milliseconds off of it. And then I'll probably leave it and ask Neil if he knows of any way that we can shave off some more, because that would explain a lot. Let's have a listen to it like that. And then, because it does sound pretty good anyway, for our purposes. There we go. So, hellos. Hi. There's still the chance that I should like spatialize that, but I think that might be a bit of an issue to spatialize this. Hello. What are you doing in there? Why are you making? Putting so much time into this tiny Easter egg that nobody will notice. Yes. That sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Some cool glitches in there. And it should keep going.
How we disguise
Ooh, that's a nice
Hidden
little.
King.
So overall, I'm much happier with that. I think it's nice to have taken out that ambience entirely. I think it focuses the sound a bit more on the other stuff that's going on. I think there was just a bit too much going on. And then I think that echo just sounds better, even if there's still that, it's not quite as dramatic as I want, because I would love for it to start getting more and more like really close. But I think that might be one I will pass off to a discussion with Neil at some point to see, is there a way we can just limit the audio input like latency. And I don't know if that's like a preference or if that's set in the like the audio input object that we're using, or what. Like surely it's this audio input. Oh, buffer length 2. What is that? Is that 2 seconds? That would make sense, because 2 seconds is like super crazily long. Where are you, audio input? What is this? Where's the script for it? Edit script. Let's see what it says. What is buffer length? Buffer length in seconds. Oh, nuts to that. Okay, where do we start device buffer length? What if we have that? Is it? Oh man. Okay, should that just be like 0? What is that crazy? There's a minimum of 1 here. I mean, I can also drop this to 44/100, which I guess would shave off a 1/10 of a second. Oh, come on. That would be so much nicer if I could get that to 0. Or can you have it in, is that a float? Is that a float? No, it's an integer. Damn it. Audio source.clip, microphone start. Okay, come on. Let's Unity microphone start. Let's see what this means. Look at the old documents. Frequency, device name, loop. Wait, how are we doing this? Microphone start, device name. Yeah, loop, that's what we want. Length sec is the length of the audio clip produced by the recording. That's not in here. What's that? I don't know. Okay. Did I do this stupid script? What do I do? Audio source, kick component, audio clip. True. 10. 44/1. So true means loop, yeah. Length in seconds. So that's the looping it does. I mean, is that the equivalent of buffer length? I guess. Frequency. If you pass, okay, you can get a list. Okay. I mean, let's try it, I guess. Buffer length. Well, let's try it at 1. Let's try it at 1. And I'll change this here too. Why not? Just so that it's there. And let's see if that at least halves the timing of my delay. Because I guess the audio is being routed through Unity through its microphone thing into PD. Up. Yeah, that's faster already. Hello. Hello. Yeah, that's definitely better. And then management gets down to 1 second here. It's a bit better. Let's listen in here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a bit better than it was. Much better than it was. Yeah, ooh, that's pretty fun in here too. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I was planning on finishing this up, but actually I'm going to make it also that as the, I'm going to make an inverse relationship between this and the reverb, so that the reverb fades out as the feedback goes up. And then I'm also going to make it just louder in general. And then, is this going to work? Do the same thing I did here, but with this number? Does that work? So yeah, 97% fine, and then it just drops down to 0.1. Cool, good enough. You can test it. It's not quite the same, but. Hello? Yeah. There we go. Just imagine all of this plus 1 second. Ah, it would be so nice. If I could get that kind of flutter delay. But I cannot. Just thinking. Is there a way I can add a new... What's the number I'm doing here again? I'm doing that. Okay, so what I'm also going to do... This might be a bit weird. Del read for tilde. Just like plus or like times 0.99999. And then this. Wow, that's a cool sound. Okay, and then just times tilde. Then this. Then read for echo. And then, the same thing, but 1.01. I'll read echo, and then I'm going to make 2 more of these doohickeys. Just sum it all. Why not? And then this is a total mess. Okay, let's see if that'll work. This should give us some fat stereo vibes at the end. It may also clip. There we go. Yes, stereo. Yes. There we go. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of depth. One more time. Let's try that. Last time. Ooh. I've lost my reverb entirely. That's okay. We'll try that again in a second. I feel like maybe it does need a tiny little bit of ambience going on in here, but we'll see what it sounds like when I go in here. Hello? Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah! Ooh, okay, that sounds pretty great. I'm just gonna guess that Why did my reverb not work? I was about to guess that it had just turned off somehow, but is there... Hello? Ah, why do I keep closing it? Hello. 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 Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't want that at all. I don't want that at all. Huh. What? I want. It's actually more like I want this one. I want this one. Okay, yeah, that's. I think my mistake was this situation. I don't want that there. I'll just take this. Hello. And then as we get close, that's basically close. Okay. Okay. This is it. This is the jazz right here. Might bring my ambient sound back in here, Melissa. There we go. The echo's back. Okay, let's go up. There we go. The echo's back. Hello. Okay, let's go up. Hey. Hello. Hey. Hey. What's this thing? I'm gonna go explore it. There's oh God! What is that thing? It's getting closer. And everything sounds crazy, including my own voice. That's the stuff. Okay.
Together, and then
And it should be down here too.
and the book we chose, writing the poem.
Okay, that is some good sound design action right there. I'm going to call it there and say thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and push my changes on this, and you can go and go and download them for yourself and have a play. So thank you very much for watching. I think Neil will be back. I don't know exactly when, maybe next week. Or sometime after that, but it's been great. Let's do this again sometime, and let's finish off this game in the next few weeks, and then we'll maybe do a little video to talk it all through one tiny short thing to introduce the whole project. Okay, thanks very much for watching. See you later.